Many students who just graduated from high school are gearing up for their first big semester of college, but experts say rising juniors and seniors in high school also need to be taking the proper steps to prepare themselves for a higher education, and there is a lot of steps to take in the process. Mike Trivette, one of the founders of College Transitions, a group that helps students and families through the often tricky process, joins us here in our studio today. A lot to talk about, so let's just get right into it. Give us some tips to help these parents that are looking, and the students, of course, looking at all the different colleges and what's out there and how they can afford to get there. Give us some tips.
Yeah, well, the summer months are a great time to kind of jumpstart the college admissions process. So one of the things we tell students and parents to do over the summer months is develop a list of prospective colleges and finalize that list. So we want to aim for 6 to 10 colleges usually to which students apply. So go ahead and develop that list, finalize it, create a Common App account. The Common Application is widely used by almost 700 selective colleges across the country. Schools like UNC Chapel Hill, Duke, Davidson, UNC Wilmington, UNC Asheville. There's many schools in our state that use the Common App. Go ahead and create that account. Start writing the actual Common Application essay. For that, demonstrate interest. Tell colleges, hey, I'm a student, I'm interested in your college, this is what I want to major in. You can go online to websites, fill out those forms, it takes like 5 minutes. Develop a student activity sheet, basically a college resume, you can do that as well. And then contact 2 to 3 teachers and ask for letters of recommendation. Let them go ahead and get started on your recommendation over the summer months, and then by the time you start the college applications, when you go back to class in the fall, basically that part's taken care of. So again, you just want to get kind of a jump start on the process.
Yes, it's not totally vacation time right now. There is a lot we can do to get ahead. Now, there are a lot of misconceptions in this process. On the flip side also, what can students do to stand out?
Sure. One of the big misconceptions we see from students looking at selective colleges is that there are only these select number of schools that work for me. And if I don't get in, I'm not happy.
Right.
Well, that's not the case. There's great schools not only in our state but across the country, and so you need to really cast a wide net and look at colleges all over the country for what are the best options for you, the degree that you want to go pursue. And don't be discouraged if you don't get into your top choice, because again, if you're finding colleges that are the right fit, you're going to be happy where you go. And so importance of developing that list. And
quite often that major will change while you're in school anyway, so having that broad interest is always important. Now, you and your other co-founders at College Transitions, you have this book coming out. You all are academic researchers. Tell us how this book could possibly help folks at home.
Yeah, so the book is really an outgrowth of a lot of the content we write for our website, the blogs that we put together, but also the research, as you mentioned, we've done as academic researchers. So it talks about topics like, does college prestige really matter? How to maximize your college admission prospects? Which schools and programs provide the largest return on investment? But also things like how to minimize the cost of higher education, which is very important, and things like that, topics like that. So we're really proud of the work. We think it's, as many college admission books focus on stories, narratives, anecdotes. This is really driven by data and research to kind of help students and parents out in the process.
Right, subjective information, absolutely. You've got a plethora of knowledge, so much more that we can share. Unfortunately, we're out of time, but if you do want more information and how to prepare for college, just go to twcnews.com and click on this story under the News and then In-Depth tab.